Hello there and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be talking to you about my experiences with Seoul Fashion Week 2020 Spring-Summer. So first off, what is Fashion Week? It is a biannual event where all the major fashion houses show off their new collections for the season. You have Spring-Summer, which is the one that I went to, and you have Fall-Winter. And the big fashion houses such as Dior and Chanel also have two other seasons, which is pre-fall and resort. But those don't get their own fashion weeks because that would be just too much. Fashion week is held all over the world, with the most important ones being New York, Milan, Paris, and London. I obviously went to the one in Seoul, which is where all the Korean brands show off their new collections. In Seoul, Fashion Week is held in the Dongdaemun Design Plaza, also known as the DDP, which is a beautiful building designed by Zaha Hadid. There are two main events with Fashion Week. One is held inside, which is obviously where all the runway shows are. But another thing that to me is just as interesting is the events that are held outside. Outside, you have a lot of people who dressed up especially for Fashion Week to show off their new clothing and show off their street style. And that is also where a lot of photographers take pictures for magazines and other outlets. I myself am not quite important enough to be able to attend the runway shows themselves, so I was also one of the people standing outside having my picture taken and taking pictures with the people who were there. You just walk up to someone and ask for a picture, and usually they are very happy to oblige. I also got asked to have my picture taken quite a few times by photographers, which was also a lot of fun. But unfortunately, as of filming this video, none of the photographers have contacted me yet to send me the pictures, so all I have are the pictures that I took myself and my friend has taken of me. If you want to have your picture taken, all you have to do is walk along the walkway, which is quite busy, and find an empty spot, stand there and start posing, and photographers will just flock to you. And it is a very good opportunity for you to get more comfortable in front of the camera, get more comfortable posing, get more comfortable with photographers taking pictures of you. And you also feel a little bit famous and important whenever a lot of photographers take pictures of you, so it is a lot of fun. And of course, even if you don't have a ticket, outside there's also a spot where you can enjoy the runway shows. There is this big screen where all the runway shows are streamed live. I was working during this week, so I was only able to attend Fashion Week for 2 out of the 6 days that it was held. The first day was Monday, and I found out quickly that it hadn't really started yet since everyone was still setting things up. Even though the website said it would start on Monday, and the poster said it would start on Monday, but that's fine, that's okay. So I just took my tripod and took pictures of myself that day. The first day I wore this yellow skirt that you might recognize, together with this olive green mesh top and a black bra underneath. The second day I went was Friday, which is when I went with a friend, and of course I had to take full advantage of the fact that I had someone to take my picture of me, so I was a little bit extra and took a small suitcase with me with not one but 2 outfit changes so that she could take as many pictures of me as possible. And so if you're watching, thank you for putting up with me. The first outfit of the day was this orange ensemble, which my mother had sewn and knit for me. It has these big poofy sleeves that are not very practical, but they look good from pretty much any angle, so that was perfect for Fashion Week. Underneath I wore this tight orange dress, and I paired it with these red ankle heels to complete the gradient look. Second look of the day was also partly made by my mom. These white fit and flare pants have this koi carpet pattern to it, and they go very well with the shoes from earlier. I paired it with this white turtleneck and this red leather jacket. For my final look, I wore this patterned skirt with a high slit that reminds me of something that Gucci or Versace would carry. It has this high slit that opens up when I walk that makes me feel very feminine. And I wore this equally seductive white turtleneck. I wore it with these big earrings to tie everything together. And that was it for me for Seoul Fashion Week 2020. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye!